This album was my second trip to China. I went there officially as a deputy mayor. They were very heavy actually, these albums to carry back with me. But I totally enjoyed myself over there, and I felt as a woman who came out of, I would say, many sorrows, to have a sort of a big smile on my face like that. I really appreciate just being there with them. I would say I'm a woman of substance and a woman of wisdom. In the sheer determination is taking my background from where I'm coming from. I'm leaving Jamaica, went to Canada to study, and of course study didn't come up. I came out of Canada with a baby girl, and I was brought up in a very strong, strict Christian home and so on. However, my mom living in the UK said, okay, you can come over. So pay the fare, and here I am. But the challenge came when I came off the plane and they put me in a place called the detention center. So I usually say from the detention center to deputy mayor of the city of Cambridge. Well, my proudest achievement have to be being the first black woman councillor in the city of Cambridge, the first black woman magistrate, and the first black woman deputy mayor. I think I'm proud of that because, as I always say to many people, and especially at meetings, if they say you're part of the problem, you've got to be a part of the solution. I've got 13 grandchildren, and I'm very, very proud. And as a child of God, that's another achievement, being a woman in the gospel and knowing that sometimes it seems like a man's world, but it's also women, because he called women also. And this is your mom actually. She was combing my dad here. This is really weird.
Looks so pretty.
Yeah, she was combing my dad here as such. And these are like when I was in China.
So this is you when you were deputy mayor.
Mm.
How was it like for you to be like the only black lady there and in front of meeting just so many people? Were you nervous?
Sometimes I was nervous actually, especially when I don't feel like I can pronounce the word correctly, but I'm determined to be there. I met a woman that I really admired, although she's not with us here on earth anymore, Mo Molan. You know, a wonderful, encouraging woman that encouraged me as when I just become a counsellor. And then I met Sherry Blair, and everyone was saying, what do you talk about? I said, we were talking about Leo, our son. And whether he was sleeping or eating or feeding and so on, we take it away from politics and just talk about human life that we go through. And another one that I met was Eleanor Kennedy, and she encouraged me when I was doing my BA as a mature student in criminology. So these are the women that, and Glenys Skinner, they are the women that really see me as not as a black woman, but as a woman at my age, determined to do something to change the situation if I can. This one reminds me somehow of Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. She just blasé around in what she's doing and so on. Except, well, yeah, and she holds her bag sometimes, so that's good. And here I am going up the staircase here, you know. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. What I see as the biggest challenge for women going into public life is just being a woman or being a woman of color. It's very difficult for women of different nationality, but being a black woman is much harder. And although they think that we are second-class citizens and cannot understand or do what need to be done, you know, as Margaret Thatcher would say, if you want something said, ask a man. But if you want something done, ask a woman. And I'm telling you, women can do it. And at the end of the day, although it seems like a mountain that you have to climb to get into a position in public service, it is very important to get to the top of that mountain. So be a good climber and climb that mountain if you really want the job. Mm-hmm.